Today, Kuala Lumpur is one of Asia's biggest megacities, but it wasn't always this way. Less than 170 years ago, this place was a complete jungle. So today we're going to find out a little bit more about Kuala Lumpur, and we're going to discover why the muddy meeting point of two rivers turned Kuala Lumpur into the mega city that it is today. It's considered the birthplace of Kuala Lumpur. You've got the Klang and the Gombak rivers, which come and meet as one. Less than 200 years ago, these two rivers met at this exact point. Naturally, there was none of this infrastructure, architecture, but it was something really unique which brought the city to life. And the very thing that created Kuala Lumpur was tin. And I'll tell you why in just a second. But to tell this story, we need to head to one of the oldest streets in KL. Let's go. To give a bit of context to this story, let's take you back to the early 1800s, mid 1800s. Tin was a growing commodity. Because of rations, because of wars, food needed to be tinned. So the demand for tin was more than ever. And it just so happened that what was sat where those two rivers met was an enormous tin deposit. So the rich deposits of tin then attracted Chinese miners. And there's a story about the 87 Chinese miners that first came to the area of KL. And if this is testament to how unforgiving those rivers were and the jungle was at that time, out of the 87, only 18 of them survived. And then bring in Yap Ah Loy, one of the most important figures in KL's history, and he's thought to be the original founder of KL. He was the Chinese Capitan, and he brought major improvements to KL. He brought traders, he brought settlers, and of course with all the tin, KL rapidly expanded and quickly became a major settlement in the area. And it was widely thanks to this man that KL is and has become the way it is today. And what you see behind us right here is the Sin Si Siya temple. I think I pronounced that right, Sin Si Siya. Hello. Want to be in the vlog? Anyway, this is the Sin Si Siya temple, and it's a very, very culturally and historically important temple. And this temple is one of the oldest Chinese temples in KL, if not the oldest. He's back. And the temple was founded by Yap Ah Loy himself in 1864. So I guess let's have a look inside. And the smell of incense in here. There's incense sticks everywhere. So in the late 1850s and 1860s, Chinese settlers and miners were making their way to KL to get rich on tin. And that is the reason why Lap Aloi built this temple not long before he died. And for you guys who have been subscribed for a little while, you'll know that we've just came from Indonesia. We spent 2 months there. Did a load of videos about the history of Indonesia, and also all the fun things we're up to when we're there. So if you're not subscribed, do us a favour, quickly click the subscribe button, help the small guy out. We've only got 400 subscribers or something like that, so drop us a subscribe. If you like history, if you like travel content, then definitely hit the subscribe button right now. My least favourite part of history, colonisation. So then in 1874 the British arrive, and then not long after, in 1818, KL becomes the capital. Britain then developed railways connecting KL to mining areas and ports, making the movement of tin and other goods far easier. And they even built large, impressive buildings just like this for the government offices. And it's now called the Sultan Abdul Ahmad building, but it wasn't always called that. This was actually the government offices for the British. And if you look very closely, the clock tower kind of resembles the Big Ben. But the British purposefully added the copper domes in the archways to try and fit in with that was already here at the time. But the Chinese weren't the only people that built Kuala Lumpur. As the tin industry grew, the British controlled Kuala Lumpur, attracted people from all over Asia, including a massive number of Indians. And welcome to Batu Caves. And the absolutely massive gold statue you can see behind us is the Hindu deity Murugan, and he's the god of war. There's 272 steps leading up to the monument at the top, but unfortunately they've decided to close early, so I've travelled 3 hours to get here and I'm not going to be able to enter the caves. To say I'm gutted is an understatement. Fuck it, I'm going up. I'm making a run for it before he catches us. Oh my god, these stairs are so steep. He was very angry. I've done it, guys. Don't let anyone tell you no. Sometimes when you see an opportunity, you've got to take it. trying to catch my breath. Those steps are insanely steep. Wow, guys, this is insane. There's bats flying around everywhere, I can hear them. Look at this, guys, there's nobody here. I'm definitely not supposed to be here right now. I'm the only one in these caves. Wow. Guys, these caves have been here for 400 million years. Okay. Right guys, I'm leaving. I'm not going to push me luck. I've done it. I've been to the top. I've seen the caves. I don't want to get absolutely bollocked. I probably will get absolutely bollocked, to be fair, when I get down to the bottom. Wow guys, this is insane. Okay, I'm out here. I am out of here. Guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm only risking it for the vlog, so hit the subscribe button. 92% of you aren't subscribed, by the way. 92%. You know how much of a violation that is? I think I'm watching my videos but not subscribing. 92%, guys, so take 2 seconds right now. Go and subscribe. Look at the sweat on us. Guys, if you know about this place, you've probably seen the photos and videos. I'll put up a photo now of how busy this place is. And to be here, to be the only one here, somewhat illegally, but I'm not telling me mum, it's such a unique experience. And I'm just looking at the bottom to see if there's any like security guards or police people hanging about, but I look to be in the clear, I think. I just need to exit very nonchalantly. I can't believe I did that, guys. Subscribe now. So then in 1957, Malaysia officially gained its independence from the British. And then in 1963, Kuala Lumpur was named as the country's capital. But Malaysia gaining independence from the British wasn't the end, it was only just the beginning. In less than a century, from 2 muddy rivers in a remote jungle to this. So guys, this is where we're signing off. I want to say thank you for watching. My time in KL has been short but sweet. Next stop, Thailand.